What's up? What's up? Welcome to a new video. And today I want to talk exactly what I say in the title. I am not clickbaiting or rage baiting, maybe rage baiting a little bit, just a little bit. So, romantasy has destroyed fantasy. Now, before you take your swords out and stab me with it, give me a chance to explain myself in this video. And if you still disagree with me after that, you can either hate on me in the comments or you can actually go to the Discord server in the description and publicly roast me over there. So either works. Let's get into it. So for those of you who don't know what romantasy is essentially just a blend between romance and fantasy. I do love Gen Z. We keep coming up with new terms. Is this a millennial term? If this is a millennial term, I'm gonna continue. So now you can see romantasy books on every shelf, every book talk recommendation, and on every trending list. It's literally everywhere. And my problem is not with the love stories. I do love a good love story, but somewhere along the line we have lost the plot. We have stopped writing fantasy and we have started writing romance with shiny swords and dragons in the background. So my question then is, no, it's this. So my question then is, where is the wonder? Where is the sprawling world building? Where is the lore, the mystery? It's lost because everything is just enemies to lovers, morally grey love interests with like a sprinkle of fairy dust to make it pass as fantasy. What got me into fantasy and so passionate about it was escapism, because it transports you to a place with people that somehow just feel bigger than life. Whole universes with their own history and politics and languages and gods. But now it feels like the story is built around the kiss and not the quest. And romance is not the villain here. The problem is when every plot, every scene, and every emotional beat exists only to feed the ship. So when you read a book, right, you can tell when the writer is writing to explore the magical world of the story they've set in, or when they're simply writing to write about hot people making out in armor. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know what I mean. Now, the reason why this matters and the reason I'm making this video is not because I like to bitch and moan about stuff. It's because young writers are seeing this, right? Like they know what is selling. Book Talk is telling them enemies to lovers is what is selling. And then they'll think this is what they're allowed to write. And just like that, every book has a dark, brooding prince of the night and a heroine who rolls her eyes at him constantly. Now, fantasy used to be about creation. Lately, it has become about limitation. And that is what I'm trying to address with this video. Now, before someone comes at me saying I'm hating on romantasy, I'm really not. I think that genre could be really good. Love stories set in well-built worlds? Yes, incredible. Emotional stakes and epic stakes? That is the dream. But there needs to be a balance. Fantasy is not just a backdrop for romance, it is the backbone. The world should shape the love story and not disappear because of it. So here's my challenge to writers and to myself, mostly to myself. Write stories that would make someone feel something and not stories that would just go viral. Write worlds where people can live in, not just lust in. Because fantasy is supposed to make us dream, not just swoon. So if you want to have more discussions like this, or if you want to talk to other writers about this stuff, I actually have a Discord server meant specifically for writers, and other creatives also are welcome, of course. And I have a link to that in my description. You can join it. I have had the pleasure of meeting some really creative people in that server and have some really unique discussions that I didn't even think about before. So I'm really happy about this community that I have created, even if it is a small one right now. and I want to see it grow. So if you're a writer, if you're a creative, think about joining the Discord server. It's really fun in there. It's actually really fun in there. And I'm gonna wrap this video up. If you want to defend Romantasy, roast me, go ahead, drop some comments. I can handle it for the most part. Just maybe try to be civil. Maybe. And maybe in the next video I'll talk about what is making magic systems so boring. I'll see you guys in the next video.